Hello there everyone. Today we are attempting to beat the Cuphead Nuzlocke, or the Nuzhead if you prefer. Everyone's heard of the Pokemon Nuzlocke, the famous Pokemon challenge where if your Pokemon faints, it's dead. Permanently. In Cuphead, this Nuzlocke will be made so that if I die, I lose the weapons, charms, and super art that I'm currently using. If I lose all weapons, charms, or super arts, I lose and have to restart. Flame bosses also won't count since they only have 2 weapons, and it doesn't really make much sense. Also, if I re-equip something, it stays on until I lose it. Finally, Miss Chalice can only be used once, since she is really OP. As far as I know, nobody has done this challenge before. Everyone just does the Chicken Ninja Cup Lock, which is just pure masochism and skill. Also, here's my death count, so you guys know I'm not cheating. I'm also using a file where all the weapons and charms have been acquired and it's on normal mode. But if you want me to try this from a fresh file or an expert, leave a comment suggesting it. Without further ado, let's get on to the video. The 4 bosses in Isle 1 that we need to kill are the Vegetails, the Street Froggers, Allergies, and the Slime from Dragon Quest. But first, we gotta do the tutorial. Again. I don't know why, it just felt fitting. I quickly cleared the tutorial and we're on to the root pack. I'm using a charged shot since I'm terrible with it. I'm also using the black and white filter because I worked way too hard to get it to not use it. Screw you, peerless peers. Root pack and Grippy Legrand go down easily enough, although charge kinda sucks for the final phase of the root pack. I then went to Ribby and Croaks, where charge worked well, but then I got screwed over by these stupid balls. Seriously, it seems like there's always a stupid balls joke in these videos. Anyway, these killed me, so I swapped to Converge. So I don't get to talk about how the name makes no sense, it should really be Diverge. I nearly died from the balls again, but I managed to laser these frogs to death. Next is the Plant Boy, who went down pretty easily thanks to Converge. The spread makes it really effective against the minions while damaging the boss, and when I'm not dealing with minions, I can do some pretty great damage on Cagney himself. It's scary near the end, since damage output isn't the best when only one shot connects, but my big laser took care of the plant. At this point, I was thinking the challenge would be super easy. I just had to beat every boss without dying. Then the French cake lady, wait, what's her name? Mario Antoinette and Ron McDonald showed up. 2 of the bosses I struggle against the most. The cake lady killed me 3 times, costing me Converge, Chaser, and Pea Shooter. Finally caved in and used Roundabout and Crack Shot, my go-to weapons, as well as the Heart Charm. After barely beating Marie Antoinette with my head, I moved on to Ronald McDonald. My first run, I wasted Miss Chalice here, and I lost. I lost the most broken super, the 2 best weapons, and a really good charm. After dying here, I called it quits for the day and moved on, defeated. The next day, I decided to give it another go. I then completed the first isle again, albeit off camera since I don't have unlimited storage space. This time, I still died and lost charge, but this time to Cagney Carnation. Then swapped to Converge, ready to face Marie Antoinette and Ronald McDonald. This time, I took out Ronald first, with the Heart Ring, Converge, and Chaser shots. Converge works quite well in the final phase, killing the Beam Penguins pretty quickly. And phase 3 isn't awful as long as you don't get trapped under the horse. Now, we take on Marie. In this run, I got Gumball Dude, Dumb Candy Corn Guy, and Annoying Pac-Man. Converge made quick work of these idiots. And now we move on to the Cake Lady herself, Baroness Von Bonbon. Her final phase sucks because it's an auto-scroller with 2 very annoying attacks to deal with. Luckily, Chaser makes this a lot easier. Barely making it out alive, we kick this Candyland goodbye. Alright, who's next? Oh bleep, it's Grim Matchstick. Well, might as well bite the bullet. I had to use my Miss Chalice on this boss, and that's after I died and lost Converge. Rip Converge, you'll never be used again. I swear, this boss is so dumb. I went into the final phase with 4 HP, and that's after I managed to do the first phase perfectly, and the second near perfectly. I still died on the stupid final phase. It's easily one of my least favorite bosses in the game, with King Dice being the only one to beat it. After dying to this boss, I pulled out my trap card, Lobber, with Pea Shooter. With the help of Miss Chalice, I kill this dragon with my purple balls and move on. Next up is the Bee from Mario Galaxy, but this time we're not crawling around her butt. That sounds so wrong. This is another fight that sucks due to platform gimmicks, but isn't nearly as bad. Fortunately, I initially got screwed with our platform placements and died, so I had to pull out my final trap card, Crack Shot, featuring Roundabout and Twin Hearts. This loadout is absolutely cracked since Crack Shot is able to do some really good damage while you're focused on dodging, and Roundabout has some insane DPS if your target is standing in one spot. This combined with Twin Hearts make Cuphead an unstoppable tank that hits like a truck. Wait, what the hell? I'm sorry, someone just sent me the recipe for meth. Now where were we? Alright, this power combo easily crushed Werner Vermin and Captain Brineybeard, both of which are extremely easy bosses in my opinion. Sally's stage play put up a bit more of a fight, but not by much. Then there's the Phantom Express, the most cheesable fight in the game with Crack Shot. Literally just stand on the edge of the cart and aim up, and you complete the first 3 phases without taking damage. Kill the head of train, and we're heading to hell. Alright, time to fight my least favorite boss in the game, King Dice. I ended up fighting the Tipsy Troop, Chips Badigan, Fear Lap, Pirouetta, and Mr. Chimes in this run. I suck at rolling the dice, so I always seem to get 1s. We take on the king, and my footage got corrupted. I really need a new computer. Zen does not have enough RAM to do this well. So yeah, the leg spike basically made it look about as well as an NES game. So yeah, still beat him though. Alright, time for the final boss. After declining the devil's drugs like a good little boy, we fight the big man himself, Devil. This guy isn't awful, especially with my super loadout. After some nice dodging, this dumb goat attack, and some other crap, we murder this goat man and finish the challenge. Seriously, how is a salt shaker, a cow, and a bird 10 times harder than a literal devil himself? Anyway, feel free to try this challenge for yourself, since it's quite fun. If you want me to do a part 2 on either Expert or the DLC, just let me know with a comment. Have a great day, and see you guys next time.